What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today, finally showing all this duck pond stuff. And just last 2 weeks is the last time I did an update on these ducks. And they're already almost full grown. They'll be full grown in just a few more weeks, but they're pretty big right now and they're enjoying the pond. This is going to be probably their 4th day out on the pond, and they're enjoying it a lot. Finally swimming for like a week. Last week I had them out in this area and they just get close to the edge, but they finally gathered up the courage to swim in the pond. So they're enjoying it a lot and they're growing up fast. So here's the pond with the fountain on, and this thing has been an idea for probably since, I don't know, December is when we ordered these ducks. Last December. This year has went by really fast, but they have been here for almost, I want to say almost 2 months now. So they're still pretty young, but they've grown up fast. And this pond area we've been working on since the beginning of spring, and we've slowly gathered up all these trees, bushes, plants, everything. Like, that's a bamboo plant, it'll get big. And we have different plants spotted around. Pampas grass will get big. There's a whole bunch of different spots. Got blueberry plants. So, it's gonna be a good area for the ducks to grow up in. Got a big weeping willow tree over here. And then they've really enjoyed their house every morning. Every day got them trained to go up in their house on their own. So, they're getting along with it well. And it's just these 7 ducks. Right now I think it's 1 male and 6 females, but it could be 2 males because I had a replacement order come in, and I don't know if they gave me the right gender there, but they'll grow up and they'll like it back here. I've thought about putting other ducks back here from my other group, my other 13 I have, but I'm just gonna keep these guys because they have a suitable home and everything. And when all these bushes grow up, they'll probably end up laying eggs in them and laying by them in the shade. So it's a pretty good area. Back there we fenced it off, and the goats are back there right now, just to trim it up a little bit so we can put the goats in there when we're away. It's a nice yard back here now. Got a nice 2x4 fence with barbed wire. Got an owl up here just in case any predators try to come, but it's right next to our house, so I don't think that's going to be a problem. And they're going up every night on command pretty much. And I've attached a light to this fountain, so it looks pretty cool at night. I'll try to put a picture on the screen. These chicks here are growing up fast. They're about probably 60% full grown, and they'll be let out with the main flock over there here shortly. Probably next week I'll let them out there. They're getting pretty big enough to where they've eaten down all the grass in here, and it's kind of turning brown color. But we've had some cold days lately, and this morning it was 42 degrees, pretty cool. Wind chill of 39. So we're getting our fall temperatures in. Sun's setting real early now. But these guys are growing up fast, and they're pretty calm near me. I've got them used to me. I would have thought these black giants would have gotten bigger by now. And I think they gave me a rooster. I should have gotten all hens, but I think this guy right here, or girl, got a bigger comb and is a lot bigger than all the other ones. So I think it's a rooster, which will be nice to have one of these as a rooster. as for the main flock goes here, they've been doing good. All the chickens and ducks. I'm starting to see some chickens molting. Got one over there. One girl over here is really molting. See if I can spot her, but we got 3 or 4 that just started this week. And I think I'm ready for the winter time, since these 70s and 60s during the day feel good. Their water system's been doing great. I have been having to fill it up every other day probably, so they go through it pretty quick, which I want to add another tube that goes across here so it gives them more time on the water and don't have to fill it up as often. But it's a large improvement to what I did have with these waters, which I'll just fill up in the winter time when I have to use them. But the pen's staying green. We had some rain the other day. I built a little fence around this tree because the ducks started eating on the bottom of it. So I had to but it's already growing pretty good. These things get 30 feet tall and 30 feet wide, weeping willows. So that'll look good in a few years. In the hen house, getting some eggs now. Egg production has been pretty down this week. The other day I only got 12.5 eggs. Today's probably about 18 eggs. And a lot of the chickens starting to molt. Fall's officially here and it's getting colder. Tomorrow the low is 39, so it's gonna be a cold morning. All the chickens are in the nests. And I think I'm going to add one more roost in here for the new chicks that are going to be in here, since when it's cooler, the chickens all get up on the roost. And when it's a little warmer, some of them tend to get in the boxes or on the ground. Out here at night, I got an owl installed out here, a fake owl, to deter anything if anything comes over here. I've been putting the ducks up, but I'm gonna have to start putting them up earlier because it's getting dark a lot earlier as well.